Let's go to Winona, Minnesota. Mark is on the line. Mark, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken. First of all, it's an honor to talk to you today. And all of your Ramsey solutions have been kind of a rock for me during the season of life.
Awesome.
I just want to thank you for that.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that and the call. What's going on?
So a little bit about what I'm going through. Kind of going through what you call a midlife crisis. I'm 41 years old. I just don't know where to go or what to do to begin the chapter that I feel God is calling me into. Like I said, I'm 41 years old and I'm scared to start something new like most people are.
Yeah. What are you scared of?
Right?
What are you scared of? Be very specific.
I'm scared of kind of just moving on to something new because I do have it pretty good as far as my schedule goes at my current job I have at my church. But I just feel like I'm not in my sweet spot, like you always say.
What is your sweet spot?
I love the outdoors. I love everything about it. I want to be able to protect and preserve the outdoors. So, I have a career in mind that I would love to do.
Tell me.
And that's the DNR position.
A what?
A DNR. The DNR position.
Can you tell me what that is? I'm sorry, I don't know what that stands for.
The Department of Natural Resources.
Okay, got you. So you want to work for Minnesota's State Department of Natural Resources or the federal government's?
Either.
Oh, okay, great. And what would you do? Keep going with that. What would be the great gig? If I called him up, let's say I had deep ties at the Minnesota State Department of Natural Resources. That would be kind of funny if I did, but I don't. But if I did, and I called him up and said, listen, I want you to hire my guy Mark. And they said, Ken, anything you want, pal. What's Mark want to do? And I'd say,
I would love to be able to do either the fish and wildlife or forestry work.
Great.
Or park ranger.
Great.
Those three.
Fantastic. Have you done the research on those three positions as it relates to getting qualified? You're clear, bro. You're in stage one. You're just scared to death to step into stage two, which is getting qualified. So do you know, first of all, what it takes to get qualified, meaning what do you need to learn or do or both to actually be qualified for any one of those three positions?
Well, there is. I've done some research, and there is a couple of years of schooling. I just, a little bit more about my circumstances that are going on. I just purchased a house about a year ago. I have a 5-year-old son I need to take care of and be here for. And just kind of uprooting and going to school kind of scares the crap out of me.
Okay, hold on a second. Can we, Joe? Is there an adjustment he needs to make with his phone? I'm having a hard time understanding some of the stuff you're saying. Did you say? If you can, try to adjust your phone, get it close to your mouth, and let's see if that gets better. Tell me again, you've got a 5-year-old, you got some what financial issues? What is it?
I have a 5-year-old son, and I'm just kind of scared to death to kind of uproot and go to school for a couple of years to be able to obtain this position.
Okay. So are you a single father?
I am.
Okay. And do you have to go full time to get this necessary education?
From the looks of it, I would have to be at the school actually, because a lot of the programs that I've researched, they're actually like hands-on out in the field work kind of programs.
Okay. And so what financial changes would you have to make to be able to do that?
I would probably need to quit my job and go get a couple part-time jobs. I want to go to school debt-free if I need to go to school.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What if you saved up? So what if you stayed in your current solid job? You said it was really solid, really good. And what if you committed? And you got to come up with this plan. But what if you saved up for 2 years or even 3 years? What if you found out that you could take some classes online before you'd have to go commit and be on campus? Is that even possible? Could you save up for 2 or 3 years plus do some learning on the side?
I think that is a possibility.
All right.
There are some classes that I could do online. I've saw.
So, Mark, that's part of the plan. So you've been assuming that you got to pick up everything and put you and your son in this financial destitution, and that's just simply a lie. You know that's true now. It's not the truth. So would you be patient for 2 or 3 years if it allowed you to cash flow your way through school and not have to suffer and really stretch with you and your son and then get where you want to go? Would you be willing to do that?
I would. But I mean, like, but like most people, I want it now.
But guess what? But Mark, I suffer none of that. I'm not going to have that talk on the show. There's no way for you to do that, bro. So get over it. So what you've got to do is you have done your research. Okay? And so you know what you have to learn and what you have to do. And I'm assuming there's no way to get any one of these 3 positions without having the necessary degree. Is that what you're telling me? That's the only way.
Is to uproot?
No, is to get a degree.
To my knowledge, yes.
Yeah, I'd like you to dig on that. So homework assignment number 1 is it absolutely necessary that you have the degree? Because if it's not, this is you working your connections and really getting busy using the proximity principle. And I'm going to give you a copy of my number 1 best-selling book, and you're going to read it and you're going to do it, okay? Now, Mark, I want to encourage you, okay? You're not going to be able to do this right now. Doesn't sound like to me. Unless you're saying you are up for the 2 part-time jobs and uprooting your son and just, your kid's not going to know. He's still going to eat. He's going to have a safe, home environment. He's not going to starve. He's going to be in a sheltered environment. So if you can do it the part-time job way, I'm saying go for it. If you want it to happen faster, that's the option. And it sounds like you are up for that. Is it going to be hard? Yes. The other option is be patient. Save up the money, do some online classes, don't have a big disruption in your son's life, and build up to it. So you got 2 great options there.